Well, it says we're live. I believe them when they say we're live most of the time. I have no idea, and I can't see it.
We good.
What's up, G Show Land, and welcome to another episode of the G Show live stream. I am G1, and this is the Geek Out. That's right. Week 14 of live streams. I can't believe I'm doing this today. I can't lie. I feel a little bit under the weather. I'm a little bit sick, which isn't fair, which isn't right, because I had to do some medication, and now I can't even have a good time, you know how we doing the damn live stream? If the beers ain't cold and cracking, I ain't with it. No, let's stop. I can do this. I got my water and my cough drops. That's it. And I got my co-hosts, my cohorts on the G Show live stream, starting with JR. What's up, brother?
6 days.
6 days. 6 days. All will be made known in 6 days. We're starring in a movie.
Oh, dude, it's a great movie. It's called Jason Returns. It's from the perspective of Leatherface.
Yeah.
Sick.
It's gonna be nuts. I can't wait. I can't wait to share that with none of y'all. Also joining us, what up, Rob Jira, baby. What's going on?
7 days. I'm keeping with the theme.
God,
no, for you, it's 4 months.
Whatever happened
for me,
to...
it's something... I had a joke and I lost it.
Whatever happened to good old-fashioned 2 weeks? 2 weeks.
I know, right?
Yeah, get a little Total Recall in there. Speaking of
Total Recall.
What? Did you say you've never seen Total Recall?
I've never seen Total Recall.
7 days.
What?
7 days.
Oh, I'd be down.
7 fucking days. Matter of fucking fact. It's going to be an all day and next week, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to start at the butt crack of dawn and not going to stop. There's going to be about 35 different things we're going to have to deal with. Motherfucker, you ain't never seen Total Recall?
I've never seen it. It's one of those movies, like, every time I'm about to, like, watch it, I see something else that I've seen, and I'm like, oh, I like that movie. Let's watch that.
Oh, my God.
Every time.
Listen, start the chat up for me, please. I don't know how to do it, and you're still the guy to go to.
It's here.
Unbelievable. 7 days. 7 days. Can't believe it.
7 days.
All right, well, fuck that. We got some time we got things to deal with going on right now. The closest thing is Comic-Con, but we'll get to Comic-Con in a bit. We got some trailers to talk about. We got an official movie release date to talk about. That's right. We could just jump right into that right now. I mean, cat out the bag. Legendary done said that the next MonsterVerse movie, GXK2, whatever you want to call it, is coming out March 26, 2027. Am I bugging? Or is it the 23rd? But it's March 20-something, 2027. So in 3 years, ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your hats, because we're going to either get Monsters Ice Skating, Monster Gymnastics, Monster Palooza, or we're going to get a real good Godzilla movie. I'm excited. There's no title. We know that the director's been named already. We did that 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. I don't know. But now that we've got a solid date for this, Rob, you excited?
Not really. I mean, I am excited to see what the director will do, but at this point, it's so far away. VXK stuff is still coming out. It's still very much Godzilla Kong season. So, not excited just yet. I'm excited for the director. I'm curious who's going to handle the music, and I'm going to leave it at that for now.
I'm pretty sure we're going to hear who's handling the music right now, because it's none other than JR.
Oh,
damn right. Yes! Thank the fucking maker.
I broke the fucking slide whistle
already.
already.
I'm so happy for
2
that.
days.
I am so happy for that. Oh,
God, you keep it up. I bought 2. I bought 2. Look, that date being 3 years, that's too long, man. I'm sorry. I would have knocked it down to 2 years. Seriously,
Strike
3
while the
years
iron's
out.
hot.
You asking a lot of people. You're asking a lot from them at that point.
But I
Because
don't
what
know.
do we have supplementary between then?
The Monsterverse
show?
Yeah, Monarch. We've got a couple of things.
so
That might make sense.
So you better have 2 seasons of that shit ready, one for each increment year.
I think one
Because-
show is enough. I mean, think about it like this: GVK to GXK was 3 years.
Yeah, but they do this 3 years thing, and sometimes it bites them in the ass.
Like this time. Even though it didn't, because it made all the fucking money.
It did make all the fucking money. Hey, I'm just saying, I still don't own it. It's okay, though.
Same.
I think with a wait time like that, especially with supplementary material like confirmed to be coming out around that time, they can really like amp up the hype machine for that. Like, imagine Legacy of Monster season 2 comes out, and the marketing just ramps up a tiny bit for the new movie. And I mean, even if it's just like trailer at the end of tonight's episode or something like that, they have a really good chance to do some easy marketing with that to build up some hype.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I think it's very possible.
I agree with you. I don't know. Maybe that's just the part of me that's like, fuck, I'm going to be 33 by the time that comes out. God damn it. I'll be 47 before the next Elder Scrolls comes out. That was supposed to be out next year. It's just a lot of waiting for shit that you like excited for. Like, I'm excited to see where they go with it, because anything's better than what we got, right?
What I've heard.
Right.
It's what I heard. But we'll find out in 3 years. Hopefully sooner, because here's the deal. And I know I said we'll get into this later, but Comic-Con's around the corner. It's a month away. And
yeah,
a certain Hall H is coming back. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. Let's start off, though, properly with some trailers that dropped this weekend. And I mean, the one that got... I mean, there was 2 trailers this week that just fucked me up, right? Both had to deal with vampires. That's not true. One of them just bad. But I digress. The Nosferatu trailer dropped this weekend officially. Now, it came out last week, but I forgot what movie it came out with. I think it was the Bikers movie.
Rough Riders or some shit like that.
The Biker Gang movie. And it was online for a quick second. It was pirated. And from what I seen it now, I was like, wow, this is moody as shit. I love this. Like, it felt right. But the official trailer dropped. Like, the official trailer drop was Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. And oh my...
I think it was Monday.
Monday? Oh my God, when I tell you, this Nosferatu trailer done blew my fucking head off. This movie, just the trailer alone, I'm looking at them like, they don't make movies like this anymore. It's atmospheric. It's creepy. A little terrifying in spots. You don't even see Count Orlok at all. Well, maybe one shot at the end, but you don't see his face, which is, I don't know, is that great marketing? Is that a great strategy? Nosferatu should not change his look. Like, Count Orlok should look like Count Orlok, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know, that last shot you see in the trailer of him, you know, in the hallway in the blue light or moonlight, whatever you want to call it, he looked massive. He kind of looked like Frankenstein's monster instead of a skinny old vampire. But I digress. The trailer itself was pitch perfect, set a tone, and my only gripe with it is it comes out on Christmas, and I gotta wait that long now because I really want to see this movie like right now. You know, like I want it now. But Rob, what did you think of this trailer?
I loved it. Like from the jump, just because I've been waiting for this for so long, and fucking hearing that the director Robert Eggers was working on it, and then it got canceled, and then something fucking happened and it was back on again, and all this back and forth waiting for him to finally do Nosferatu, which is apparently like his passion project, like the fucking epicenter for all of his love that is like expressionist horror and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Finally seeing what it was going to look like was just immense. I mean, like you said, the atmosphere, the vibe, the just like the tone overall, it feels like it's going to be horrifying. It feels like it's going to be interesting. And that trailer, in a very many ways, it does everything a first trailer should. It hooks you in. It doesn't reveal too much, even though I'm sure all of us have seen Nosferatu a million times in our lifespan. But it gives you enough and it leaves just enough to the point where it's like, okay, it's going to be 5 or 6 months before we get another trailer, maybe lesser. I don't know time. But I feel like this is all I need. And I'm happy with that.
Yeah. I loved how this movie took. I mean, I saw in the trailer I see massive inspiration from Werner Herzog's Nosferatu, which I love.
Oh yeah,
love that movie. But JR, what did you think of this trailer?
Before I get to that, can we just acknowledge the fact that Nicholas Hoult played Renfield with Nicolas Cage's Dracula and is now in another fucking Dracula movie within 2 years? I'm just saying. The guy must love vampires. That's all I'm saying. Okay. I'm looking up the cast for this movie as we speak. It's beautiful. Aaron Taylor Johnson's going to be in it. William Dafoe is in it.
Yeah, dude.
Bill Skarsgård as Count Orlok. Holy shit. And Lily Rose Depp, Johnny Depp's daughter. Look, I saw her in Yoga Hosers. That movie sucked. In this trailer, I'm down. Okay, she's selling it. And it's Robert Eggers, man. It's Robert Eggers.
Mm-hmm.
We Nosferatu fans. I got my big ass sideshow Nosferatu figure. I didn't pick up the NECA because, you know, when you have a big ass Nosferatu figure, everything kind of just seems micro compared, you know? You're just flopping out the big one. Why would you want the smaller one? I don't know. I digress. I think this movie's stylish as hell. The Witch, fantastic. The Lighthouse, fantastic. Someday I'll watch The Northman. I'll get to it. It's streaming. I'm sure I'm going to love it. But that's like the thing. It took me like 6 years to get to The Lighthouse. And like 2 years to get to The Witch. So maybe instead of watching Nosferatu on Christmas, maybe I'll see it in 12 years. I don't know. The movie looks great. Fantastic. I am not only excited, I agree with you, G1. We watched that Nosferatu movie together. That movie is fantastic. It made my top 10 favorite horror movies of all time. I also see comparisons to Bram Stoker's Dracula.
I see that too. Yep.
There's so many comparisons here, and it almost negates that. I see a lot of people saying Bram Stoker's Dracula was the definitive Dracula movie. There doesn't need to be any remake of that. No. Because this is the definitive Dracula movie. This movie's going to be like, nah, fuck all that. I'm going to do it how it's supposed to be done. Scary. And stylish and atmospheric with a star-studded cast that isn't Winona Ryder and
Keanu Reeves.
Bill and Ted, John Wick, Keanu Reeves. Terrible casting.
Oh, it wasn't. It was great. What are you talking about? Inspired.
Oh, that movie's terrible, dude.
No,
Come on.
Not. That movie is not terrible.
So bad. Stylistically beautiful, but cast and acting-wise, you had heavy hitters, and then you had not so heavy hitters. But it's okay.
Yeah, you could keep thinking that shit. I love that movie, even though
I'm not
seen it.
I like that movie. I'm just saying, there's better Dracula movies. It can't be the definitive, especially with this one coming out. It's right around the corner.
Yeah.
Christmas.
I will say the Lighthouse really fucked me up, man. It's such a good movie. And that scene where Willem Dafoe has the eye beams shooting out of his face, and I'm like,
Yeah.
that is just great shit right there. Again, the stylistic approach to it. There's a shot in this trailer that had me head over heels. And that is the shot of London and the shadow of the hand going over it.
Yes.
Oh, God, it's gorgeous.
Yes.
It's gorgeous. I said,
It
good
is.
God almighty. That's when I was like, they don't make movies like this anymore. They just don't.
Mm.
It had some kind of something else that we have not seen in a while. And I honestly hope that this movie gets enough asses in seats to realize what real Hollywood can do, what real filmmaking can be. You know?
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, you know, I'm all for the big bang flashy shit. I am. I really am. But every now and then, like you said, JR, we watched 1979 Nosferatu, Werner Herzog's Nosferatu, and I was in love with that movie. Absolutely in love with it. And now I see this trailer and I'm like, you can't be serious. You can't be serious. It just looks so good. The casting I think is on point. Lily Rose Depp, I swear to God, the last thing I know she was in that HBO show that was very controversial because of, I don't know, she was getting slapped up in the show. I don't know.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, she was in it's not Euphoria. Well, it's not Euphoria. It was another show, I forget.
It was the one with that singer.
Weeknd.
Yeah, The Weeknd. I was
Weeknd,
thinking
yeah.
of Tuesday Night. I need to get out of the 80s.
Yeah, so she was you know, she played like a pop star or something, and I don't know.
Yeah.
But all I know is that
Come on her face.
did she really in that show?
Yeah.
Oh God. All I know is
Yeah, we don't. Yeah.
I didn't even know I didn't even know that was her in this trailer. When I looked up who was the cast, because I wanted to know who this girl was, I see Lily Rose Depp. I said, shut the fuck up. No way. And yeah, and she crushed it in this trailer. I can't wait to see her go, you know, do the full thing in the movie. Here's hoping that she nails it.
I also want to add, it's a Focus Features film, which did Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and The World's End. That's all I'm saying. Some of the greatest movies of all time, right there.
I mean, 2 out of
Yeah.
3. 2 out of 3.
Oh, come on. The World's End's fantastic. Come on, dude.
I really enjoyed
Plus
that movie.
It's Robert Eggers. The man is addicted to research and recreating things from history in the most like ridiculously accurate way possible. And you know, one thing that got me in that trailer was that just shrill fucking like surge of music towards the end of the trailer. Like how classical it felt.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, even that right then and there, I bet his crazy ass was just like, okay, we need that. We desperately need that.
You have to.
Fucking perfect. It was perfect.
Nosferatu isn't necessarily theatrical, but the 1922 film is all music.
Yeah, it's
Good
silent.
music.
Yeah.
So that score is probably going to be vinyl worthy.
So
Like,
this
I
is,
don't have a doubt.
and what's crazy to think about is this is the third time they've done Nosferatu.
Mm.
That's it. This is the third time. It's only been remade one other time, and that movie's better than the original, which means this is probably going to be better than the other two. I don't know, man. Like, I'm excited for this shit.
Why are we forgetting about Shadow of the Vampire? The making of.
Yeah, well, you know, the making of
But
not
it's-
Nosferatu.
but it was so
Yeah,
good.
I haven't watched it yet, by the way. I need to. I know. Terrible.
I think it's on YouTube, matter of fact. I'm pretty sure I saw it on YouTube.
You know, I think the
couple
wifey
months
and me
ago.
will watch it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because we're just going to be chilling.
Yeah. But no, yeah, this trailer was just absolutely a banger of a trailer. I am super excited for this movie now. Like I mean, look, I always wanted to see this. Yeah, I always wanted to see this. But now that I've seen the trailer, it's just I need it. I need it. Like, this is, again, this is something Hollywood hasn't done in a very long time. There's a couple of good ones coming out. I mean, we got Alien Romulus coming out that looks fucking fantastic. And now this. And I am just excited. I am. There's no other words. I am just excited. But yeah, let's I mean, there's nothing much more we can say about that except to get into the next vampiric. It's not even a vampire. But let's talk about Batman, the Caped Crusader, coming to not Amazon Prime, well, Prime Video on August 1st. That's right around the corner. And we just got a trailer drop. And my God, was it a trailer drop? I mean, I absolutely loved this trailer. Only because it tickled all of my nostalgic nerves from Batman the Animated Series, and it gave it to me, and God Almighty, oh yeah, let's talk about this one. Rob, man, like, what did you think of this trailer?
Nut. Just nothing but absolute fucking leg-shattering nut. I mean, I grew up with the animated series. That was like practically my entry point to everything that is Batman. And seeing and feeling that vibe recreated in modern day oh my God. You want to talk about atmosphere. You want to talk about energy. You want to talk about just peakness. This trailer had everything. I wasn't crazy about the voice cast at first. I really wasn't. But then getting to see all of this in motion, the lights flashing, seeing Batman attack the guy, the thunder behind Wayne Manor, Batman and Alfred just fucking about in the Batcave, him doing his detective thing, dead bodies under the floorboards and shit. Bro, this and Bruce Timm is back.
And Bruce Timm, yep.
I'm sorry, but it's a wrap. It's a fucking wrap. And Matt Reeves is involved with this too. It's a wrap. This is it. There is nothing else. This thing looks fucking amazing. I love it. I'm here for it. And Mayfex, when you do that Caped Crusader Batman figure, I will be buying.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I tell you, this this trailer, the things they showed, and you would think, is the animated style worn out? Is it played out? Does it fit today's modern take on things? And the answer is, it's not worn out. It's not played out. It felt perfect. And what I love even more is that this show is based in the 30s and 40s, 30s or 40s. It's based in the original run of Batman books, not like the animated series where it just had that stylistic aesthetic. This is actually a period piece. So I can't fucking wait. The animation looks slick. It looks smooth. Like you said, the voice acting, I was like, when we heard, what was it, last week or 2 weeks ago, Batman do the cast reveal. And it was just, a backdrop of Gotham. The names popped up and the guy playing Batman doing the voice, doing it in character, giving out the cast. And I was like, all right, I mean, he's no Kevin Conroy. We're not going to get Kevin back, though, for obvious reasons. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, King.
But you're seeing this trailer and then hearing him, especially the end. the line at the end of the trailer when they said, this is gonna bring all the freaks out to get you. He goes, or something to that effect. He goes, good. And they know let them know I'm coming. Whatever he said there, I lost it. I was like, it's Batman. It's fucking Batman. Oh God. JR, what did you think of this trailer?
It looks really fucking good. Cast is solid. The voice acting for Batman, phenomenal. I'm excited. And I'm surprised as well that they kept the art style of the original Batman the Animated Series and are doing something different. we haven't seen Batman in the 30s since the old black and white show that I think 4 people knew of. I'm excited. I can't wait. That's it. It's good. It's good. We eat good. Have you noticed that? We eat really good lately.
We have been lately. It's been something. I gotta point out one of my favorite things of this trailer, and I cannot wait to see this, is the look of Two-Face.
Yeah.
I absolutely loved that look. It's not green, it's not gray, it's not brown, it's his normal complexion, just jacked up. And it looked really fucking good in the brief shots you get of it. Really good. Plus, is that supposed to be the Scarecrow, or is that supposed to be something else? The guy that it looks like his face burns off, it looks insane.
Yeah, I don't know who that's supposed to be.
Like I see,
it's throwing me for a loop.
Yeah, I like Two-Face, Clayface, because you see that guy get punched in the face and is like the fist mark is in his mouth. That definitely Clayface. Catwoman, Harley Quinn, who was like a complete revamp.
Yeah,
complete.
She actually looks scary.
Yes. Two-Face, Clayface, Catwoman, Harley Quinn, the Penguin. You see the Penguin. Would look like Count Vertigo, honestly. There was the guy with the little spiral on his, on a mask, it looked like. So I assume it's Count Vertigo. And then that scary ghost look. Fucking Firefly was in it. Firefly's in it. And then that scary ghost looking guy that I was like, is that supposed to be like the Scarecrow, or is that like a new villain, or some obscure villain that I, for whatever reason, just slipping my mind right now? But notice no Joker. Notice no Joker. There's a Harley Quinn, no Joker. I don't know if that's purposely done. We all know you can't have a Batman show without the Joker. I don't care. But I'm not mad at that either. I am not mad at that either. I could totally wait. If this has an arc, because it seems like it's going to be dealing with, well, no, it doesn't actually, because you see a lot of the fucking villains. But it felt like, when I was reading up on it, it felt like it was going to be, the crime families, the Falcones, all that stuff going on. And I don't know, now it could be completely, I don't know.
Who knows? Maybe it'll be the Court of the Owls. Mm.
It could. It absolutely could be. It absolutely could be.
I wouldn't mind it. I actually really love the Court of the Owls and their history with the Waynes and Gotham. So if they were to theoretically pop up in this show, I'd be fine.
Yeah, I can't be mad at that. I guarantee you they run the first 2 episodes at Comic-Con.
Probably. Yeah. That's right. They're too close to one another.
Yep. And it'll be a perfect. Oh God, damn! If there was ever a time to go back to Comic-Con, I've only been to one Comic-Con, and that was the very first New York City Comic-Con, and I was like, this ain't gonna last, and that's blown the fuck up. No, it's for real. I remember going. I remember the very first New York City Comic-Con I went, and my cousin was a vendor, and he was like, you could either hang out with me here, or you could just go about your business. I had a badge, and I was like, all right. And I just went around. I was walking around, listening to Kevin Smith do. I sat in on a Kevin Smith panel. I've seen a bunch of comic creators, Jim Lee, McFarlane, I was just everywhere, just having a fucking blast. But I was like, yeah, I can't see this, I can't see this being a thing. And then Comic-Con got hot, extremely hot in San Diego. Like, Hall H was blown up that you needed to be there, and then it just continued. And New York Comic-Con is a fucking, I want to go back. But damn, if there was ever a time to go back to San Diego Comic-Con, is this one, because I would love to see these, whatever they're showing. I want more. I loved it. I'm a Batman fanatic. I am a Batman head. And I loved everything I saw of this.
Absolutely. 100%.
And speaking of Comic-Con and things making a return, I would be remiss if we did not talk about the distinguished competition, and that's Mighty Marvel making a return to Hall H at Comic-Con, which I can't believe it's happening. I'm going to ask this question. I want both of y'all to answer this. Do you think, because again, Comic-Con's been, it's been back. It hasn't, it's been a minute since COVID, so it's been back. But do you think that Marvel coming back to Hall H is damage control for everything that's been put out since Spider-Man No Way Home? Rob?
I think it's a possibility, sure, just because I don't think the people running Marvel Studios are stupid. I don't think they're the smartest people in the world either, but I think they know returning to Comic-Con with a whole bunch of stuff to show off and everything is their way of doing a little bit of damage control, because, like you said, Comic-Con is huge now. It's an event. Like, tickets sell out. Tickets get scalped. Like, it's an event, whether you like it or you hate it. So, Marvel making a return to Hall H and doing all this stuff. I mean, if it's damage control, more power to them. Because right now, they need to have their finger on the pulse for everything that is everything under their belts right now. Because, not gonna fucking lie. I mean, man, y'all keep dropping the ball like this, your empire will crumble.
Yep.
And I don't want to see that happen. I don't. I want to see that shit continue. And if their first step to fixing stuff up is going back to Comic-Con and going back to the people, I support it.
Now, yeah, I as we talking, I'm just looking up real quick. San Diego Comic-Con. There we go. Yep. Makes sense for them to go to Hall H because you know what drops that weekend? Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I'm pretty sure that movie is going to open the floodgates to all things coming up that Kevin Feige knows what he's doing in that regard, and that we don't, and we're waiting to be shocked and awed and surprised and jumping out of our little fucking fanboy seats and just going crazy. So, JR, same question. Is this damage control?
I do agree with Rob a little bit, but at the same time, I think it's to bring people back to Comic-Con. It's to bring movie studios back to Comic-Con because, I mean, first of all, it's Marvel. Marvel, Comic-Con. Weird not having Marvel there in the movies. Like, it brings them back. It sets the precedent where it's like, hey, maybe like E3, for instance, how everything's just online. There's no event for E3 anymore. Comic-Con can't go that route. It can't die. This seems to be that, where it's like, no, we're bringing the movies back to Hall H, the trailers, everything, the panels. We're going to talk about it. We're going to get people back to Comic-Con because it's a community of people going, whether you like Marvel or not, it's a huge community of people going to see what's going on. It excites me. It does. Damage control, a little bit. I can't tell you the last Marvel movie I watched. I think it was The Multiverse of Madness.
Nice.
That was 2 years ago?
Yeah, I think it was.
God damn, I haven't watched a Marvel movie in 2 years. Holy shit. None of them have interested me, even Guardians 3, but that's a topic for another time. I think it's a good thing. Because, I mean, I think we could all agree on this. If Comic-Con just, oh, here we go.
Oh, and then, ladies and gentlemen, Game Z1 has entered the chat.
Yo.
Yo.
But if Comic-Con just up and vanished, I think we'd all be a little like, what the fuck? You know? And I think it's just reinforcing that Comic-Con's always going to be here. And not only that, companies are investing back into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's smart.
That's what I'm hoping for. The
Yeah.
reinvestment into Comic-Con, getting the people back into the seats, the fans, giving the fans what they want. Because, man, when Comic-Con was rocking, it literally, everybody on that stage, Marvel were rock stars. They were like Michael Jackson level of fucking greatness back when Michael Jackson was at that level. Like, people needed to get to Comic-Con to see what Marvel had in store. And I mean, again, hopefully this is a trend that continues, that makes the comeback, and we need it. Gam, so I asked the question. With Marvel Studios being in...
How's it going?
It's going well. How you doing?
Oh, okay.
So, with Marvel Studios coming back to Comic-Con, coming back to Hall H, do you think this is damage control?
I didn't even know that was happening.
Yeah, surprise!
So, surprise. Maybe. I'm not too sure about the context. Like, did they leave Hall H? And they've been gone for a few years, or
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much, they've been gone. Like, pretty much all studios have been gone. But with all that, so the question is, since Spider-Man No Way Home, they haven't had like a certified hit since, basically
Not really, no.
the wrap-up of Endgame and how that ended. Like, this new phase, what are we in? Phase 3? Phase 4? This phase of Marvel has not done it. And my question was,
not really.
do you think with Marvel going back to Hall H, they're trying to reignite that fire that they had with the fans? Like, yo, get excited because guess what? We've got this and we're going to show you that. And I mean, honestly, we'll probably get the first trailer for Captain America.
Maybe it's a plea to the nerds, because it's fucking Comic-Con. Is them just being like, hey, we didn't forget about you guys. Look at all this cool stuff we got for you.
They're there to ensure that anything happening at Lucasfilm is Lucasfilm's problem.
Yeah,
that's what
pretty much.
Game, since you weren't here for the first two topics, let me get your opinion on the Nosferatu trailer.
Oh, I really liked it. It looks like it's going to be probably one of the best movie remakes out there in the biz, bro. Just from the trailer alone. The trailer alone was cinema in and of itself, all right?
Goddamn right.
That's true.
It looks like it's also sticking closer to Bram Stoker's Dracula, like the novel, which I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, that's what JR said.
Yeah. You nailed it, dude.
It's a pretty much a universal feeling from what I've seen online. Everybody's like, oh, this is it right here.
Yeah. It's definitely...
And Willem Dafoe as Van Helsing, bro. Bro. Come on now.
Seated. That's all there is to it. Seated.
Yeah. We all thought he was going to be Count Orlok. And then it's like, no, he's Van Helsing. I'm okay with that.
Because he was Count Orlok already. In Shadow of the Vampire.
I know, but,
It's just when you say Willem Dafoe a vampire movie, you're going to assume he's the vampire just because he's Willem Dafoe.
Right.
Yeah.
Isn't it Bill or Alexander Skarsgård is going to be Count Orlok?
Yeah, it was
Bill Skarsgård.
He played Pennywise.
Yeah, he was Pennywise, and he's going to be the crow thing.
Yeah, I think they canceled that movie. Let's not even show it. Well, I will say real quick.
From what I've been hearing, they might as well.
They might as well. I did watch a movie with him that came out this year earlier this year. I watched it the other day on Sunday. Matter of fact, Boy Kills World, and boy, oh boy, they don't make movies like that. Well, they do, but no, that movie was something special. That was a special kind of movie. Just violence for the sake of violence. It was just nuts, and
Yeah.
it was just nuts. I loved it. But yeah, no, the kid, I love this kid. I do. Hell, I even liked him in that terrible John Wick 4 movie, which was horrendous. But I like him.
Terrible.
And I can't wait to see what he does with Count Orlok. Is he gonna play it like again, is he gonna play it like oh my god, why can't I remember? I just said Werner Herzog's Count Orlok? Is he gonna be like what was the like that dude was something else. That version of the character that was man, that shit was something else.
It was off, dude, and that's what made it great. It was off.
Yeah,
Everything about that was off.
I really got to see what he does. I can't wait. I can't wait. But
I personally can't wait for the second trailer because I'm feeling the second trailer is going to show more of Count Orlov.
Oh, it has to. It has to.
I kind of hope it doesn't. Hide the big reveal. Hide it. We all know. The only thing I hope that he doesn't do is the Pennywise derp eyes. I hope he doesn't go that route.
I think it's
I
happening.
don't think so because Robert Eggers is such a perfectionist.
Yeah.
And I don't think he would make or ask Bill to fall on the laurels of something that he did in the past, just as like a coy little Easter egg or anything. I think with how he treats his films, with how he researches, with how he does his script treatments, whatever we're going to get is more than likely going to be terrifying and under his thumb, not like, you know,
a rehash.
Yeah. I don't think to make it short, I don't think we're going to see that character like repeat anything the originals did, save for looking creepy.
Yeah.
I think that is going to be the sole remnant from prior performances. Other than that, I think it's going to be just horrifying and new.
Yeah, since you put it that way, I gotta
feel
agree.
that as well.
Yeah, I do have to agree with that.
Okay.
What was the second thing?
The second thing, Gam, was what did you think of the Batman Cape Crusader trailer?
I did not watch it.
I'm gonna kick him.
What?
I'm gonna kick him.
I saw the thumbnail and it looks like old school, like Detective Comics #1 Batman, and I thought that was cool.
It's 27, but you're absolutely correct. It is that version.
Period piece Batman.
Period piece Batman.
Period piece. Okay. I'll have to give the trailer a gander, probably when I'm back inside and in the cooler where nobody can see me, not even cameras.
Yeah, no, I remember the other day when my buddy at work told me, he was like, hey, did you see the Cape Crusader trailer? Shut up, I'm going to watch it right now. I was like, what? And I was busy at work, but I had to take my 15 minutes right then and there. I was like, all right, you know what? It's break time. Yes, that's what it is. And yeah, I loved it. I couldn't wait to get home and watch it on my TV because I don't know. Even though on a computer screen it looked good, but I just was like, I gotta watch this like on my television with the sound up, and yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. But yeah, when you watch that trailer, I can't wait to hear what you think because it's fun. But going back to the Marvel thing, being at Hall H, I think it is sort of damage control. I also think it's them trying to bring back good faith for Marvel. I think. See, but and there's the thing, because you gotta deal with the Blade situation, which, like I said last week, there's nothing about Blade that you can honestly do in the MCU. Blade was great as a standalone film, like a standalone trilogy, that it works. But there's nothing you can do right now with Blade in the MCU unless you're doing what's going on in the comic books right now. and the comic book crossover is Blood Hunt. But I don't think you're gonna introduce Blade in the MCU to do a riff on Blood Hunt. It don't make no sense. So, and there's spoiler reasons, and I'm not gonna get into it. But I'm just like, you gotta address that situation.
Oh, you could always just do the old style Phase 1 MCU kind of thing, where it is a standalone film, and you'll just, get more threads on connecting it to the other MCU films later with other films.
And that could quite possibly work. It's just,
that's how they handled Iron Man. That's how they handled the Incredible Hulk. That's how they handled.
But the difference with them is they were all original Avengers. That was all culminating to something. With Blade, it just feels like a shot in the dark. Like, who should we use? Blade. Okay, yeah, let's do it. And it's evident because you see the directors leaving. Some of the actors are leaving. There was a point in time where the lead actor, which for right now his name fucking leaves my head, and I was just thinking about him, was not gonna do it, and then he's back on, and it's just like the production's in trouble. It's something you don't really hear in the confines of like the MCU, right? Like Marvel Studios, with the exception of, let's say, Ant-Man, having an issue with Shaun of the Dead director Edgar Wright, thank you. With the exception of that, and I believe it was the second Doctor Strange movie, and then that's how they had Sam Raimi jump in. There's never really you don't hear about this like weird infighting, but it seems like this phase it's nothing but, So I don't know. I'm really looking forward to it. Like I said, Deadpool and Wolverine comes out that week, so I expect them to lean heavily on that. I expect them to lean heavily into the Fantastic Four. I expect them to fuck around and give us a fucking peek at X-Men 97 Season 2. Even though it's the MCU and, but still, Marvel's, they should do this. If you're there, do it. But yeah, I think Fantastic Four. Oh, Captain America, they have to show something there. They have to. I wonder if they drag Harrison Ford's ass up on the stage. He hates that shit.
Oh, God.
But I mean, kind of a left field hope. But instead of a season 2 for X-Men 97, I hope that they bring back the 90s Spider-Man series in the modern day, kind of like what they did with X-Men 97.
Listen, Spider-Man is in X-Men 97. He makes an appearance, and I go, oh, Spidey! Even Daredevil was there.
Is he also voiced by the old guy who voiced him in the old show?
No, they just show him swinging into action. There was no voice. It was
not even a single line of dialogue. All right.
Nope.
I see you, Marvel.
Yep. And that could quite possibly be, but I mean, we know that they have X-Men 97 Season 2. That, like, the guy had the first 2 seasons in the bag. But I wouldn't be mad if they did that. It's like, you know what? This year you get this. Next year you get that. Next year you get the continuation of this. The following year. That to me is the way you do it, Marvel. It's on a streaming service. It's not like it's on TV where you need, where you're trying to get the fucking money off of ad revenue. You know what I mean? It's on your streaming service. So you can play with that. You can play with release dates and shit. I don't know.
That's true.
I just think that Marvel, right? I think Marvel really needs to come through and kick ass in Hall H, and just go for broke. I mean, I haven't heard nothing, but I would love it if like DC said, hey, you know what? We're gonna show up too, because they have some of their shit ready, their animated stuff. So.
Listen, the only reason I want DC there is to announce the animated feature film of Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong, all right?
Speaking of Comic-Con and debuting things, and Godzilla, those Marvel comic fucking variant covers are absolutely gorgeous. Why didn't I get thumbnails for this?
Oh, yes.
Good Lord. absolutely gorgeous. I see, Rob. Didn't I say I forgot something earlier in the thread, in the messenger chat?
You did.
I did. I knew I was forgetting something. That's me not feeling good. That's what happens. Fuck. Those covers are fucking fantastic.
Yeah, I like
Some
the
of
Shin
them-
Godzilla one.
Some of them kind of look traced, though. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that
absolutely.
final Goji is 100% traced.
The Fantastic Four one was traced. Because that artist, he just he like rotoscopes his art. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't understand why comic book artists have such a hard time drawing Godzilla, bro.
Especially the artist that Marvel happens to find out of nowhere.
yo, for real. Yeah, for real.
Lest we forget that when they re-released the Dark Horse Alien comics, the cover of that compendium book, I believe, was all traced art. The artist whose art got traced had to call the person out on Twitter because of it. Like you're Marvel. You have more money than anybody knows what to do with at this point. Come on.
Yeah. What are we doing?
Not
What
great.
are you
Not
doing?
great.
You're
But
talking
that's Shin
forward in there.
Godzilla one, though.
Oh yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah, the Shin
This is
Godzilla one. Yeah, that one was good. I definitely. Plus, I
And
like
the
the
Venom
homage.
one, oh, the Venom one. I didn't think that Toho would allow like an official Venomized Godzilla kind of cover like that, but they fucking did it, bro.
The Venom one was
I don't
cool.
think they know what Venom is.
What are you talking about? They distributed Venom 3 in Japan.
Oh, are they really?
No, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. It's Toho.
True. I'll give them that.
Anyways, my 15 minutes are now up,
Well,
so I will catch y'all on the flip.
thank you, Gam, for joining us. 15 minutes. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I'll talk to y'all later.
All
See
right.
you later, dog.
Later. Ladies and gentlemen, Gam Z1, my man. All right. So, yeah.
The guy.
So, Marvel doing their thing at Comic-Con. Hopefully, it's good. Hopefully, they show us who don't attend Comic-Con something. I would love it. Again, I think Disney just needs all the goodwill right now. It's not in a good place. We talked last week about Star Wars and how that's going, and it's
Yeah.
still not doing any better. Marvel has a chance to at least course correct their ship.
Yeah.
At least course correct their ship. They also got to talk about the Kane controversy. Like, are they going to make changes? Like, there's still time. There was still time. So I don't know. We'll see. Guarantee they're gonna name drop Miles Morales. Miles Morales is showing up. I'm like, dope, but people gonna be mad. Look out. People
Who would be mad?
You know exactly who would be mad. You know exactly
Yeah,
who would be
but-
mad.
I don't think they should be mad if that's the case, because we have some of the best Spider-Man movies ever made. It's okay.
Right.
Let Miles Morales have his day.
And that's why I don't think Marvel would do it. Because I don't think Sony is going to be like, no, yeah, sure. I don't think Sony's going to be like, sure, go ahead, use them. Sony's going to be like, no, nope, nope. That one's ours.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself. That one's ours. Like, legit. That's ours.
Yeah.
Although
Yeah, that's
eventually...
pretty Sony.
Yeah, it is pretty, right? It is. But eventually it has to happen. It just has to happen.
It's gonna happen eventually. 100%.
Well, staying on the topic of Comic-Con, and I think this is where we lose our marbles and our money. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about
Yeah.
it. We got to get into it because it wouldn't be Comic-Con without Comic-Con exclusives! Oh, shit! And you know me. I am a Super 7 fanatic. You know me. I love me some Super 7, especially the Godzilla stuff. And fucking, they kicked me in the nuts. I was sitting here for the past 2 months saying to myself, yo, where the fuck has Super 7 been in the realm of Godzilla? Like, where's my new reaction lines? Like, what the fuck are they doing? Not even thinking about Comic-Con. Not even thought. And then they come out with those awesome pinball variants that I am so mad fuck you, Target. Because those things are gorgeous. The box art alone is gorgeous. And then, bam, Comic-Con starts rolling around and things start dropping, and Super 7 is releasing all this other stuff. And I'm like, okay, all right, no problem. We probably ran the Godzilla course already. Oh! And lo and behold, there they come. A motherfucking Godzilla Jet Jaguar 2-pack where they're shaking hands from Godzilla vs. Megalon. What are you doing to me?
Fire.
What are you
So fire.
doing to me? Oh my god. Oh wait, does that shit go up this Monday?
I believe so.
Oh my god.
I swear to God, I can't even get it.
No,
I can't even get it.
no,
I have to wait.
No, just wait. Because like that awesome Dark Horse Comics Godzilla Ultimate that they did, I was mad I couldn't get my hands on that. And then the Godzilla store opened. And they had them. And I said, yeah, boy.
I just need to wait a week after, if you know what I mean.
I get you. But good God almighty, Super 7 does that. Super 7's doing a reaction to the fucking model kit Godzilla. They're doing a red Shogun Godzilla, which I was going to get, but then I realized, you know what? I'm really not that into the Shogun stuff the way I thought I was. I'd get the reactions. I'll get those. But like the Ultimate ones, I'm not going to spend $60 on it no more. Like for a palette swap. Nah, I'm good. I got the original one. I got the glow-in-the-dark one. I'm comfortable with those.
Yeah.
I think those Shogun Ultimates are, well, at least on Big Bad Toy Store, they were 40.
40?
Yeah.
I got an issue with Big Bad Toy Store. I'm not talking to them right now.
Understandable. They just took $93 from me, so I get it.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah.
I
Street Sharks, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Of which, speaking, where did that come from all of a sudden, Rob? Comic-Con. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Those motherfuckers are doing a Street Sharks exclusive for SDCC too. Fuckers.
So I sit here and I go, you know, why does Godzilla got to be so popular all of a sudden again? Like, it drives me nuts because, again, they literally, it just takes money from a pocket. I need my money. But, and then these, oh, God. I can, but I can't. It's too much. They're so pretty. Like that model Godzilla, I might have to buy 2 of those. Cause I want to open one.
Yeah.
I do. I want to open one.
You know what's crazy about that model Godzilla? Hobbytown USA, here where I live, has the model kit.
Yeah, I have the toy store around me has the model kit also. But
Yeah,
I don't
I've been
putting things
surprised
together.
by that.
No, what else? Super 7 got a fucking colorful Hedorah coming out, and I'm like, God, I need it.
Oh, dude. Not even just that. I mean, to chime in a little bit, Mezco hasn't shown shit. We all know Mezco. They
did.
drop it.
They did. They showed us Snake Eyes. There was a G.I. Joe Snake Eyes.
They're doing a Snake Eyes.
I saw that this morning. But the thing that got me was it said Mezco's Comic-Con exclusives, plural. And all they showed was Snake Eyes. And I'm like, knock, knock. Godzilla.
So,
Godzilla, please.
And then NECA's doing Comic-Con exclusives. I have a couple here. I'll do the ones that interest us. The Prey Predator, they're doing a kind of like him going invisible, but not quite version. So parts of it are translucent, but other parts aren't. That's dope. And a glow-in-the-dark Nosferatu.
You know, all that shit was sold out on the store I went on this morning. All of it was sold out. I was like, even
dude, it's NECA. They sell out immediately. They have the worst bot control.
Yeah, I was like, damn, man, what the fuck? I only went on because I didn't know what that Predator figure was. I didn't know what that. I was like, what the fuck is that? And
yeah, that's the one from Prey.
Yeah,
it's really cool. The problem with NECA is like some of the other companies like hold it for like 1 or 2 months and they're like, okay, here's the general release. NECA doesn't do that. They're dicks. So we'll never get these.
Wow,
But that's okay.
that's fucked up. So Rob,
Yeah, it's
oh, go ahead.
terrible.
Go ahead, JR.
It's just terrible. I wish NECA would get it together. Other companies give it to us. They don't. It's all right, you know.
Well, I'm glad they lost certain licenses that I can get them. I can get them
Oh, yeah.
and not be mad. Rob, was there anything like? Is there anything outside of the Street Sharks that you've seen that's like, oh man, I need that?
They haven't unveiled anything other than the 3 Wave 1 figures and the SDCC exclusive, which is just Ripster in the bar with the leather jacket on and the pool stick and the sunglasses and stuff. So as of right now, Mattel has not shown anything else. If they do kill Amari, I'm going to kill Amari them. Because that motherfucker had, I think, 2 or 3 canceled figures from the line back when I was a kid, so they best not be fucking with me like that. The only other thing in terms of exclusives that I saw, actually, it was just Super 7's Godzilla stuff. That Godzilla and Jaguar reaction box set is yes.
Yeah, that is yes.
Exception.
I might have to buy 2 of those
And
also. Damn it.
Yeah, definitely. That and the model kit reaction, those 2 are, they're very big needs. Very, very big needs.
Yeah, I love that Super 7 does these obscure things as exclusives for Comic-Con. I really do love that. Like, I mean, what was, I got a Rodan, Shogun Rodan Comic-Con exclusive, Shogun Godzilla, I'm pretty sure it was one. No, I know for a fact that train. Where's my train? Oh, he's right there. I was looking right at him and I couldn't find him. The train munching Godzilla, things like that. Was the Oxygen Destroyer Dead Godzilla a Comic-Con exclusive, or that just came out?
I think that might have just been a standard wide release. I'm not sure if that was an exclusive.
I'm mad. I should have bought 2 of those. Suck a motherfucker.
I'm just sitting here like, Super 7, if there was ever a time to test the waters for Trendmasters themed reaction figures,
bro,
it's kind of about now.
Bro.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Come on.
Oh my.
Don't you dare sit here and tell me that Trendmasters didn't have wild fucking color schemes, because they absolutely did. Super 7 is right up your fucking alley. They're part of Godzilla history. Don't fuck it up.
Bro, that's fucking nuts. That is.
Could you imagine for a second those original 3.5 figures from Trendmasters being turned into reaction figures? Supercharged Godzilla with the black skin and the blue dorsal fins, the repaint of him where he was like bright reddish orange with yellow and fucking gold. Like Space Godzilla. That their ultimate Space Godzilla is not out yet. And looking at the render for that and seeing it with the blue skin and the fucking almost Rastafarian fucking gut that he had with the Trendmasters figure, bro, the setup, the fucking bowling ball to the strike right here, it would be instantaneous money.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have a singular doubt. Reaction, ultimate, whatever the fuck. Super 7 could cook. Even if they're just repaints.
I have a quick question. What's going on with Super 7? I've had the Space Godzilla Mogira on pre-order, and they keep getting pushed back. Do you know by chance?
Well, from what I heard from Kaiju Canuck, those, they were getting pushed back, but minus Goji might actually end up coming out a couple weeks early, a couple weeks to a month earlier.
I love that.
Okay.
And because he's running through production actually rather fucking quickly. Because apparently when you order from Super 7, you get an email that's like a production tracker. And I believe he was a week or 2 ahead of schedule going into the factory. So I don't exactly know what's going on. I don't have an in at Super 7. I just watch Kaiju Canucks videos when it comes to that. But I think it's a good thing because of how quiet they've been, especially when it comes to Ultimates and the rumblings I've heard about certain things, which I'm not going to say live because I don't want to get anybody's hopes up. I think this is a good thing.
Oh, I can't wait. We're canceling the podcast right now. I need to know. No, stop.
I'll tell you guys when it's all over. But I think the floodgate for Super 7 is going to open up again.
Oh.
And I think it's going to happen earlier next year.
Oh.
And we're going to love it and we're going to hate it at the same time. We're going to love it because it's content. We're going to hate it because it's going to happen all the fuck at once.
Oh, man. Are you telling me to get my Christmas list ready? I can't wait.
Oh, I can't wait either.
We're going to be sitting here saving up, bro. Doing some overtime.
Doing overtime.
Listen, I just want to make this known. I know Super 7's got a heisei thing going on.
Don't you fucking... If you say Showa, I swear to fuck.
No. I am not alluding to anything. I am just saying, if one of their next Ultimates just happens to be a singular figure that just, is big as fuck, despite me not loving that design so much, if they do an Ultimates Heisei King Ghidorah, I'm buying it day one.
I'm buying it.
I'll buy it.
Because
$100-something be damned, it's mine.
The precedent of Super 7 making a fuck-off King Ghidorah figure that has interchangeable parts to turn him into Mecha King Ghidorah.
Oh, 200, give it to me.
It's everything. It really is everything to me right now.
Whoa.
Well, that means they got it. This is the problem with that. They got to go back and redesign the Godzilla to make the joints better. They have to.
I'm pretty sure they're in the middle of doing that.
Good.
It seems. I think minus Goji is going to be a bigger deal than many people realize.
I think that.
Because I think with all of the alterations that they're making to minus Goji, how they're putting more budget to articulation than accessories that people either want or don't want, I think the gauge from that moving forward is going to point to better moving figures, possibly better looking figures. And I think that's going to be the tell-all. And that might actually be why it's been kind of quiet. Because,
it's been quiet for a while. The last drop we had from them, like Ultimates-wise, was in December. It's about to be July.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
What was the last?
It was supposed to be... Yeah, it was supposed to be Space Godzilla Mogira in April. It's about to be July. We haven't seen shit since Meltdown Goji and Destroya.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, because I think minus Goji was revealed before those even came out.
Yeah. I'm just double checking that I have that Ultimates minus Goji. Oh, I'm so smart.
Funny story about that. I went to work one Monday morning, hammered, and I'm like, yo, hold up. Did I buy this fucking thing? I'm going to buy it right now. And I bought it. Boom. And then I go check my emails, and I had bought it on a random drunk night when it first came out. I bought it. So now I'm stuck because Super 7 takes that money right away. They don't give you no fucking... They just, oh, okay, thank you. And I'm like, oh, shit, no, wait, come back. But I did get in touch with them. They did refund my money. And I was very happy. I was like, all right, thank you. But now that I think about it, I got to look to see if I got the minus color. Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm typically seething right now that I missed out on that. I should have ordered that when I had the chance. But I know for a fact those things definitely sold well, and they're going to do a Heat Ray version.
Oh, shit, yes. All right,
and maybe Super 7 will be the people to actually extend his fucking dorsal plates up.
Oh, my God. You know what? I'll go move to San Diego and work at, or wherever Super 7 store is. I'll go work there. I'll be like, listen, I don't care. I'm going to work here for free. I'm just sweep. This is what we used to do in Brooklyn. We just sweep in front of the store. That's it. Just give me the good news, bro. Just give me the good news, man.
Please.
You know me. Since last year February, that's when the collecting hand started again. I thought I gave it up. I'd buy a thing here or there. That was it. I was good. But last year, February 2023, I went to the store, Brad's toy store, and I bought my first couple Super 7 reactions, and I've not looked back since. I went and I found ones that I didn't have. I went and found ones that I sure as hell wasn't available anymore. But I went and I did it, and I love them, and I don't care. And like I said, man, it's just been like, there's been no news, there's been no nothing. Then we get those awesome pinball ones, and I'm like, yes, but you can't fucking buy them anyway. And I'm like, fucking no. And then boom, here's the Comic-Con stuff taking money out of my pocket, and I'm like, absolutely yes. That Godzilla and fucking Jet Jaguar, I need it. I don't know why I need it, but I need it so fucking bad.
What about the glow-in-the-dark Baragon and Anguirus? Did you see
those?
those?
Oh my god, I forgot about those. Did you see the color scheme on that Anguirus? That brownish. Oh god, I love it so fucking much. I need it because I have a. Well, it's a door, but my door is full of those glow-in-the-dark ones, and I got all of them so far. I got all of them that are out. I got them. I need them all. This is my version of Pokemon, Super 7. You are my Pokemon. I gotta get them all. I got to, mister. I got to. The Ultimates for me is hit and miss. I didn't hate anything I've seen for the Ultimates. Eventually I gotta buy this Biollante, but that shit, from everything I heard, I've been buying bigger figures as of late. I'll put it like that. I'm like Joe Biden over here. I'm going everywhere without finishing what I'm saying. I buy bigger figures now. Like, I just got the 30 whatever fucking inch,
30 centimeter.
that one, Godzilla 93. I love them. So I've been buying these bigger figures lately, but at the same time, like I said, the Super 7, their Ultimate Godzilla thing that they're coming out with Comic-Con is another Shogun Godzilla that's just a red painted version. And I'm like, I don't need that. But if it was like, again, something like the Dark Horse comic Ultimate, I needed that. If they were to tell me we're doing Marvel Comics Godzilla Ultimate, I need it.
Dude,
I need it.
I know
say
they
that.
want to do it too. I know they absolutely want to do it, and I know people want it too.
Good. I mean, and the best place to fucking debut it is Comic-Con. Debut it at Comic-Con. Here's a Comic-Con exclusive. For fucking Godzilla's
You never
70th
know.
anniversary. Could you imagine that was what was dropped in a fucking heartbeat? What do you mean I get
Perfect.
to, like the Dark Horse comic, you get to hold one of the G-Force members? What do you mean I get to hold Thor? Ah, come on. Give me fucking classic Thor. What I'm saying
I know
is,
Brian Flynn wants to do that so bad too.
They steal my money. I never in a million years would have guessed. And Gam nailed it when I was like, I don't know what it is that makes me go back to this. He said it's because it reminds you of the Kenner line of Star Wars, and he nailed. I was like, that's exactly it. They all look like Star Wars figures when I was a kid getting them. That's it. And now I can't stop. I can't. Yo, there are certain figures. Hell, they've got, outside of Godzilla, they got a bunch of other exclusives. Did you see their? I forgot what this is. They're X-Men. They are the X-Men, but they're Super 7s, whatever they call them. And they all have X's on their faces. But it's the X-Men. It's Cyclops, Magneto, Colossus, Wolverine. I was like, this is great. And I can't lie, I do want to buy them. But at the same time, there are a couple of other things that I would buy Super 7-wise. The Transformer stuff, for crying out loud. I got to put them up. But they're all just hanging out in the corner over there. they have taken everything from me. Like, they have taken my spark. They've taken it. Like, I literally.
You know what?
I work to buy Super 7 figures. I do. And now you're over here saying that there's rumors down the pipe. Bro, if they give me a 91 King Ghidorah with interchangeable head and wings for Mecha King Ghidorah, I'm gonna shell 200 out for it. I'm like, I want it. I'm not trying to jinx it being 200. No, but let's be for real here. That Destroyer is what, $100, $109? Yeah, something like this.
That Destroyer was like 110, so Ghidorah would probably maybe 150.
150? Yeah, I'm totally down for that.
I'd be okay with that.
I mean, it's the perfect way to essentially just fill out a wave. It's like a figure that's worth 2 Ultimates and comes with 2 Ultimates worth of accessories that make it Mecha King Ghidorah. You're knocking 2 out for the price of 2, and you're delivering quite possibly like just a fuck off giant King Ghidorah figure that I'm pretty sure anybody would buy.
Except for Game Games.
Like I said, I don't even like that design for King Ghidorah, but if they unveil it, I'm there.
Oh no, I love that.
I'm there.
I love that King Ghidorah. I fucking love it. I love Mecha King Ghidorah. I love that fucking Corona beam it shoots. I love all of that. Like with the fucking spirals, reminds me of. I fucking love it. You know, give me 3 Dorad accessories. Give me fucking Mother of the fucking spaceship. Give me Shindo in his building. Give me it all. God. Then give me a Godzilla.
They definitely have the grounds to include some fun accessories there. They absolutely do.
Yeah, and I dig them. I totally dig them. But
Ray, be honest with me.
Yeah.
If they were to make an ultimate of a Dorad, would you buy?
Oh,
I would. I'd buy one of those, and I'd buy a Chibi Godzilla. I really would if they did an ultimate.
All right. I just needed to know.
Yeah.
Would you buy 3?
No, that's if they were different, maybe. You know, it's like you can't just buy one Ninja Turtle, right? You gotta buy all 4 of them.
Exactly. All right.
What about you, JR? Would you?
They gotta be in different poses, man. They have to be. And then I buy all 3, you know? Do a 3-pack, you know? You know what I mean?
Honestly, I think they could get away with doing a 3-pack of Dorats for like $50-$60, especially if they all differed.
I'd be okay with
if
it.
They were like, you know, of a decent enough size.
It's just weird, man. Because we've had Super 7. They were rocking it for what? A solid year of shitting it up. And then nothing. To be fair, towards the end of that shitting it up, it got good.
What was shitting
But
up?
it's just
Super 7?
Super 7 with the Ultimates. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, that Biollante, it's a rough sell, man, because I paid with tax $90 for it, and I'm like, yeah, that should have cost $20. It's a hard sell. Dude, out of the box, it was falling apart.
No, that's
the tendrils leaves would not stay on her.
Wait. Did they bring Mechagodzilla, or is that still coming?
No, Mechagodzilla's been out.
Oh,
Go
God.
look at my review. It's a pile of shit.
You shut your fucking mouth 6
It's
days.
a bad fucking
You
figure.
shut up. Me and you are gonna have a conversation in 6 days.
Yeah, you and me are going to have a conversation of how that figure has no goddamn shading and it's a giant pile of why the fuck did I buy this?
Yo, you should bring
But
it
I'm
down
glad
here
I
so
did.
I
I
can
have
see
a
it with my
Mechagodzilla
own
too.
eyes. You should you should show it off, so I can see
Oh,
it.
so you just want me... I just want you to know, like I said in the review, it came with wrist, ropes, whatever, the spears that pierce Godzilla.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it came with that. I threw those out on accident.
You threw away the G-Shocker. What's wrong with you?
I never fucking promoted them. They never promoted them. It was a fucking image only. And then I threw them out. Because I didn't see them in the package. I was like, where are they? Okay, so I threw it away. So either they weren't there or I just threw away fucking an extra $5.
My God.
It's okay. Be a man. Listen, it got cold. I put on this sleeveless denim jacket. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling sexy. I'll be wearing this next weekend, though. I look good.
Okay. Yeah. It is 113.
Oh, Ray.
Yes, sir.
Brian Flynn made it very well known that those pinball reaction figures are going to be circulating really heavily. So don't give up hope.
Thank God. Okay. 'Cause
They need to.
That disappointed me. I was like, wait a minute. Everywhere it sold out? Fuck.
I'm going to touch on that. I started collecting some, not all, some of the reaction figures with the Godzilla line. That is their backbone, right? The Ultimates are their bread and butter. These reaction, the backbone. That's what keeps the money flowing in. They're affordable. And they look great on the wall. I mean, come on, you, me, they're looking good. I've got a fucking 67 Mogira.
I do too. It's awesome.
Never thought I'd have that, dude. Like, that's dope. You know, when I got the movie Monster series, huh?
Just like, how fucked is that? The only Showa Mogira figure that's in circulation right now is coming out of Super 7.
Yeah.
It's like, Bandai, get it together. Be a man. You're fucking it up.
Seriously, dude. It's not even just Bandai. This is one of the things I've been begging like Haya to do. Go to Showa. Like, do a couple of Hesai and then just go to Showa. Because this is the trend. We're doing Legendary, and now we're going to Hesai. No! Go to either fucking Showa or Millennium. God damn it.
No, Millennium.
Allegedly, they actually may not be able to go directly to Showa just because Bandai is pivoting their focus on the Showa.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because
Bandai...
whether they're allowed to legally sell in Japan really doesn't matter, because Haya figures are in Japan. They are. There are mom and pop shops. There are fucking mandarake. There are places that are ordering direct to get them in because people are asking for them. And I'm sure Bandai isn't stupid. I'm sure they know that. So they gotta they gotta fucking let the greasy dick on the fucking table right now. They gotta, fucking flex that shit. What I think is, do your Heisei stuff, whatever you have planned, pivot to Millennium. We do not have a screen-accurate Mirai Goji. We do not have an articulated Orga.
Yeah.
Not even close. I mean, we have the vinyl figures, but there are things from the Millennium era that could make for really great purchases.
And the entire Final Wars, for the love of God.
Yeah, Hyatt, you could honestly knock out the entirety of Final Wars in probably like 5 years. You'd make so much fucking money off of that. And that, you're putting monsters, some of which have never had a fucking figure to their goddamn name, and you're giving them hinges and swivels in a big size. People would eat that up. I would eat that up. I don't even like Final Wars. I would eat that up.
I'd eat it up.
Edora, Ebira, whole 9 yards.
Everything. The fucking Monster X
Everything.
Ultimate. Come on.
Give me James Gordon.
Bro. Go right into it. Come on. I mean, on that reaction line, I would love to see like the next wave of Godzilla figures. I would love to see them stick in the Showa era. I want Heisei. I mean, I want it. I want a reaction Biollante. I want it. Both forms. But stick with Heisei. There's still a couple of things they haven't done yet. I mean, like you said, we've got Magara, the original Magara, for crying out loud. And really, give me a Gorosaurus. Give me a Kumonga or a Kamacuras. Or even Gabra. Give me Gabra. But for the love
That's
of
right.
God, in the reaction line, could you pretty fucking please, give me both gargantuous? That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking.
That, yeah,
That's all I'm asking.
that would have my money pretty quickly. That and the rest of Hedora's forms as reaction figures would be nice.
That would be nice too. Yeah, I mean, the Mezco, I love that Mezco set because you get the flying Hedora. It's funny because I actually, bro, Hedora is like the one other monster that I have like numerous of. I don't know why, different colors, but did I get the baby Hedora? I did not. I need to buy that one. I need to buy that. It's still on the store. I gotta get it. It's gotta happen. It's got to.
Got it.
But I mean,
It's
like,
Hedora.
yeah, Super 7, like JL was saying, the reaction line is the backbone, and it's true, because it's not just Godzilla. For crying out loud, I'm looking at my Tarman right now. I'm looking at my trash figure from Return of the Living Dead reaction. I got the fucking, the devil dinosaur from Dinosaurs Attacks. Like, I love that thing. I was like, oh shit, what? Then the music, the licenses of the music. Fuck, you know what I want? And I gotta see if they still have this guy. I need to buy it. I need the Intergalactic set. The Beastie Boys Intergalactic Robot and Octo Monster thing. I need that. Oh
Yes. That shit sold out on me so quick. I was so upset.
here's a question.
I need that.
Here's a question. With Kong being in the public domain, how come we haven't gotten any type of variation of Kong? Why can't I get a 76 Kong? Where the fuck is that toy? That's what I want. I had a rubber one when I was a kid. Straight up, that shit was rubber. You just jiggle them around and shit, but it was the 76 Kong. But where the fuck is that? Give me that.
It seems like everything from King Kong versus Godzilla to a certain point is just like lost in translation somewhere. Because we've not ever, after its initial release, seen a reissue of the Bandai King Kong from King Kong versus Godzilla.
Oh shit.
I don't think there's been an official reproduction of that, save for YMSF, which they do allegedly work with Toho. So, I'm really curious where the fucking Showa era Kong shit is myself, because I know Super 7 wants to do it, but I got a feeling they just can't.
Oh, it sucks. I mean, give me a Mechanic Kong reaction? Come on.
Oh my God. I think there's got to be like a loophole somewhere, because YMSF makes that. They made a Mechanic Kong. They made a King Kong versus Godzilla Kong. They've done it more than a few fucking times.
Shit.
So something's there. Somebody's got to uncork that. They got to pop out the bubbly for that accomplishment, because there's money to be made.
There really is. And don't get me wrong, I love what they've done with the Godzilla line, but you sit there and you say, why is this missing? And why can't we have that? Like, honestly, the Gargantuous is my biggest thing. It doesn't even matter if it's Super 7 or not. I just like, where is a fucking dope ass guy? Why didn't NECA do it? Why didn't SH Monsters do it? Where is... You know what I'm saying? Like, those...
You know why NECA didn't do it.
Yeah, I know why NECA
I don't know why.
I know why Monster Arts doesn't do it, too.
Why? I don't know why. Is it not profitable?
Financially, it's not feasible.
That's why Super 7 needs to do it, because honestly, it's a niche thing, and Super 7 does niche. They do niche. God, could you imagine? Ultimates? Can I get a Frankenstein Conquers the World, please? Give me a reaction, please.
Can I get a fucking Kamakuras and a Kumanga and a Gabra? That's what I've been asking for. Can I get those so I can have officially all the Showa monsters?
Oh, where's
it's
Titanosaurus?
okay.
Where's Titanosaurus? I don't get it.
Movie Monster Series did Titanosaurus.
I saw that, and I actually
it's
like the
on
way
the
that looks.
Godzilla store.
I think I'm gonna buy that.
You're gonna be paying $40 fucking dollars.
But I like the way that looked. I can't lie. I was like,
Oh no, it's a beautiful figure. I'm
need
glad I have it.
Titanosaurus. I love me some Titanosaurus, but I would love it to be a reaction. You know, like, let's go. Give me King Caesar, Titanosaurus. Let's make it happen. Or Mezco, do me a favor. Give me something at Comic-Con. I don't give a fuck what it is. Just give me
Nesco.
something new.
Dude,
Come on.
something. Nesco ain't doing shit with Godzilla.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad assumption to make that they possibly left the license. Because, bro, there's being quiet, and then there's being my dad. And they're being my dad right now with Godzilla.
You know what they need to do?
God.
I'm set bad joke aside. Listen, this is what I gotta say about that joke. Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna set that shit aside.
It's true.
Toho, wake the fuck up and stop giving Bandai control over what other companies do with your license. Bandai ain't your moneymaker anymore. It's not. They want to charge us how much for Shimu? Granted, it was originally 270, 230. Fuck off. Still not good enough. That figure, $100. Bare fucking maximum. Fuck off. Bandai should not be allowed to dictate who can make figures outside of Bandai. That's not okay. Toho, you're hurting yourself. You're hurting yourself. This is, I wonder if that's other than Randy's a cunt from NECA. I wonder if that's another reason why they got out of Godzilla, because they couldn't do shit because Bandai's like, oh, no, we're Bandai.
That NECA situation is multi-pronged. That's a
yeah. NECA got fucked from every orifice, and then they fucked themselves afterwards. They were like, we're done. We can only be gangbanged so many times before we get out of the porn industry. And that's what they did. They fucked off, and now they make nothing but turtles. But that's okay.
Well, you got to look at it this way, too. When Playmates was given the master license, they allegedly got the rights to do whatever the fuck they wanted.
They didn't do shit.
Yeah, that's what really, fucking hurts me. But from Randy's perspective, he didn't want to compete with a company that can put figures out cheaper, quicker, and at a faster rate. The ironic part to that is Playmates shit was really hard to come by for a long time.
Not even just that. NECA could have been like, okay, Playmates got the master license. We'll ape off of that. And then people can have their cheap, shitty Gorosaurus. Still love the Playmates Gorosaurus. Fantastic figure. We'll do the highly articulated version of that. It could have worked. There's ways that both could have coexisted. But now we're in this fucking world where it's Bandai dictates what Haya does. Bandai dictates what Super 7 does. I don't like it. Because Bandai, you don't even fucking deliver to begin with most of the time. Yes, some of your movie monster series, I've even said it in my reviews, are fantastic. I want another company to take a crack at it. You already got my fucking money. Why can't Haya do a 55 Godzilla and Anguirus? Why not? You got my money. I'm not buying more of that from you. I already have them. I want to see someone else take a crack. I want to see it. As a consumer, I don't want to be force-fed from one company. I like to go to Guy Fieri's restaurant, fucking Gordon Ramsay's restaurant, and a Puerto Rican restaurant. I want to try it all.
Those are hints. That's not happening.
It ain't fucking happening.
You better map quest that son of a bitch.
You think I'm going to the strip, baby? Fuck that. I don't even like driving. Yeah, go ahead.
Bandai has that power, though. They do. Whether we like it or not, they do. Shin Godzilla had forms because of Bandai. They told Toho, they smacked them across the face. They're like, no,
It's gonna have forms. We're gonna make money. We're gonna make figures, and you're gonna make money. They have that kind of power. They have that kind of reach, because when you look at Bandai from the outside looking in, Godzilla is not even a top 10 for them.
Mm-hmm.
He has not been on the top 10 for ages. It's Kamen Rider, it's Ultraman. They fight for the top spot every fiscal month or year, whatever the term is. They have that ability to do that. I don't fucking like it. I want Haya to be able to do whatever the fuck they want.
But it's Toho. Even if Bandai slaps them with what could be, listen, as a used to be business owner, you can slap me as many times in the face as you want and say, we are exclusive here. You can't sell anywhere else. Bitch, I'm gonna fucking sell your shit on my online website for half the cost. That has nothing to do with my business. Fuck off.
I don't
Fuck
think Toho
off.
has any say in that aspect.
They fucking should be. It's Godzilla. It's their license. Whether or not they signed a shitty contract back in the day should not dictate what's going on now. Because
And I agree.
I'm just saying, Playmates was making some good figures. NECA was making some good figures. Haya's making some damn good figures, even though my review this week was negative for 2 of them. But that's okay. And then Super 7 is making some half good figures and half what the fuck figures. I just want things that either don't look like a movie monster series or $300 X Plus. Because Bandai owns X Plus. They get the money either way from me, and it's starting to piss me off.
I'm sorry, but it's an inevitability.
I know. Fucking
It's
Bandai.
something we're just going to have to deal with. And when, again, from the outside looking in, what other company right now, state-wise or otherwise, could really offer anything right now?
Well, to be fair, if Bandai is oh so large, then their movie Monster Series exclusives should have been here back when they were released in Japan. That's the problem with this Bandai argument, is they exclude other territories, make them exclusive in Japan, and then we get them years later. And I mean, that Mega Gearus just dropped in the States. I am just now finding it in stores. After I got 2 off of Big Bad 2 months ago. That came out in 2021?
I'm not entirely sure what the issue is with distribution outside of Japan, but I also think that's why Bandai America is back making Godzilla figures again.
Yeah, but that should have been done ages ago. Listen, Godzilla's bigger than it's ever fucking been. I think we can agree on that.
Oh, absolutely. There's no arguing there.
And if Bandai has that foothold, Bandai America should have been started when GVK come out. That should have been reignited. And what did they announce, those two? It was the 1954 and the 1974?
That's the Bandai Godzilla Monster Series figures, yes.
That's supposed to be, that's the Bandai America, right? Line.
Yeah, they're coming out in the open L boxes and everything. So I'm like pretty goddamn sure that's Bandai America.
So that being said, that 74 Mechagodzilla I got in 2011.
No,
That
it's a new mold.
Is it a new mold? Because it looks the exact fucking same.
It's a completely new mold.
The anniversary
Remains to be seen.
No, it's a new mold. It's a whole new mold.
And that's fair. That's fair. Listen, you and me
It's a
will
whole
fucking.
inch and a half shorter. It's a whole inch and a half shorter.
Oh, great! We get a more expensive and smaller. Can't fucking wait.
No,
But
they're only
that's what
$15.
Oh, that's not bad. But that's what I mean is maybe Bandai should have been doing this shit way fucking earlier. It's if they had such a fucking control over it and over the marketing here in America, why wait till now?
I don't know. I think the reason why they went with Playmates is just because they have a more worldwide grasp, not just in its homeland, but just like everywhere. Playmates is everywhere with nearly everything. And I don't know. I mean, for a while, Bandai America wasn't even making toys. They were just importing them.
Yep.
And I think I'm wrong here. I know I'm wrong. But I think the first time they made like a new figure that actually went somewhere were their Stranger Things Demogorgon figures. That seems like it got the ball rolling because now Bandai America has the master license to Ultraman. Not just Ultraman Rising, but Ultraman as a whole.
Oh, wow.
And the fact that Godzilla is being tossed in without even an official announcement, those new Bandai America Godzilla figures, they just appeared. There was no newsletter. There was no, we're back. We are making our own figures again, still importing some. They just exist. They're here. That's all there is to it. So, I mean, there's a lot of confusion going on because since like my forte is like the vinyl stuff, I've been getting questions. Is like, is this the movie monster series downscaling? Is this Bandai shifting gears? Is this this? Is this that? And it's really, all things are pointing to Bandai America just making Godzilla figures again, which, like JR said, probably should have been the thing that they were doing from the jump.
Yeah.
Because you're Bandai, you have headquarters in China, in Japan, in America, and soon to be India, Thailand, and then some. Like, they're expanding. They clearly have a reach. So I have a feeling that Playmates line, the Toho series, the Godzilla and Kong series, the whatever the other fucking series was called, I have a feeling the reason why that was ripped from them is just because, one, they weren't selling as well as the MonsterVerse stuff was, and they knew that they could make them and put them out and make money off of them. Almost like it was a mercy flush. It's like, we'll take this back. Because Bandai America, they're importing the movie monster series, and now they're seemingly making their own stuff again. So
yeah,
we're getting back to where we were in the early 2000s, which is a beautiful fucking thing.
It is. I can't deny the fact that it's good. It's just sick of fucking Bandai controlling everything.
Well, I mean, now there's more options, though. And granted,
there is, but is there?
Yes, because again, well, not
Hear
that it
me out.
matters, because if
Hear me
Bandai's top two sellers is always going to be Ultraman and Kamen Rider, then it don't matter in terms of Godzilla. Well, I mean, you just, you don't, what's the word? You protest with your wallet. You protest with your wallet.
So, here's my perspective on that. Is, do you want the 89, 91 Super 7 Ultimates Godzilla? Because they look weird. Like each other, it's weird. Do you want the 91 Haya? Or do you want the 89, 91 Monster Arts, which is Bandai?
No,
great.
I want the Haya. 3
different companies doing the exact same fucking design. That's not what I fucking want. Can someone please, for the love of God, do a 60 fucking 5, 66, 67, 68. I know Monster Arts did the 72. Does look similar, but almost identical. But you know what I mean? It's just the same shit, just different companies. I want someone to just.
I have a beef with that. And again, I'm the guy that buys every single Godzilla that comes out reaction wise. But I'm tired of seeing the same things get put on. Give me monsters we haven't done yet.
That too. Well, to be fair, other than X Plus, we haven't seen a 65. X Plus has only done one, and then they re-released it. That has not got the time, any time of day. Not even the movie Monster Series did it back in what, Rob? Like mid-2000s?
They did the 65 for the 50th anniversary memorial box.
So 2004.
And that was it.
Yeah.
But
That's what I mean.
I don't doubt them releasing that as an exclusive.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. Exclusive.
You see, I think Toho and Bandai, even though Toho is obviously a lot more open to Showa products being made, I don't think they believe they will sell like the Heisei stuff will. Because over in Japan, they're Heisei crazy. That's the series of films where it's like,
because it's the best.
This is where the money is at.
It's the best.
But here's the thing, though. People are getting fucking tired of it. People want to see more. Because I'm sorry, like, in reality, you can't keep releasing the same Godzilla and villains in different sizes and colors before people just start saying, well, where's Megalon? Where's Jet Jaguar? Where is this? So their compromise is, we don't have 100% faith in this. Let's make them exclusives, do a smaller size production, and gauge. And it paid off in the beginning. Retro Color Hedora has never been reissued. It's sold out in 2 days. There are some exclusives that haven't been fucking reissued yet. There are some that got reissued and then reissued again and again and again. But as much as this sucks, it's working because it's showing them there's a profit there. There is a profit to be made off of these figures that they don't have faith in. Do I agree with them not having faith in it? No, I don't. Because, like it or not, that's part of your history. Like it or not, that's where you built the foundation for what you do like. You can't ignore any of that. Not everybody's going to want a 54 every fucking 10 years. One that you barely fucking paint. One where people bitch at me for bitching about it. Oh, it's screen accurate. It's not fucking screen accurate if he's all fucking gray, white dorsal fins with yellow fucking teeth. You stop it. You stop it. I
Listen.
give you a hug, but you stop it.
Just get the NECA like I did, and then get the monster to be pissed.
You see, I don't know, man.
This is the problem. I'm going to tell you right now. Star Wars.
My God. My God.
Nah, because if Godzilla was treated like Star Wars, we'd have the entire fucking lineup by now. Jesus, tap dancing Christ.
That's true. No,
Fucking
Godzilla was like Star Wars. My God, we would have had movie Monster Series Dorats by now.
Yeah.
jeez.
It's gonna be, and it's awesome that Bandai America's back. I will say that. I haven't had a Bandai America figure. The last one I bought was my Godzilla 2000, and I was 13 years old. Okay.
And they're making
No.
action figures now for Godzilla too, which is great.
What do you mean? Action figures?
It's those $20 ones, the 2004 and the Kiryu, that are like posable.
Oh, okay. Yes.
It's like SH Monster Arts Junior's Junior.
Yeah.
But they look
And
cool.
it's dope. But that's where I feel like that NECA filled kind of a void because it was under $50. It was above 20, usually about 19 to 30 bucks, 35 the most. It just filled a void where it felt premium without feeling cheap.
Yeah.
That's gone. I don't think this is a replacement for that because Haya filled that void, but does charge more than they should have for that Emerald version Mothra. But, that's a different topic.
I do agree. I do think their Mothras should have been
$10. Fucking right. I know. $30. Because the NECA at least gave me the fucking egg that's hatched. Give me a break.
Yeah.
Come on.
You see,
It's 20.
our greatest flaw in talking about all of this is that we don't 100% know how this works.
Right.
We have ideas, but we don't know. I was on a Figure Mania show stream a couple times last week, actually. And the articulation series, Mike was on there.
Yeah.
And the way he goes about explaining some of these things, it makes a hell of a lot more sense than just being blindly angry at everything that fucking happens. Well, don't get me wrong. No, that is not a slight at you, because I very much was one of those people where it's like, fuck you. But there's a lot that goes into all of this. And I probably haven't even heard the tip of the fucking iceberg, because there's just things that people can't say. Yeah. So what makes it even more frustrating is that we have a good idea of how all of this comes to be, but we're still like groping in the dark.
Yeah.
We're slow dancing in the dark. Like, we have no idea. Like, is it Bandai? Is it Toho? Is it a mixture of both? Like, where's, like, you know, who's the villain here? Who is fucking so goddamn detached that they genuinely fucking believe that a movie monster series Gabra wouldn't sell like fucking hotcakes exclusive?
Oh yeah, dude.
It's legendary.
It's
legendary. Legendary.
It's legendary.
They're the villains. It's legendary.
They're the villains. Well, after GXK, they're the fucking villains.
They're the ones. They're like, y'all not selling this shit here. We didn't put them in our movies yet.
I was gonna say whoever directed Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4, because this movie's fucking awful.
No, Part 4 is good. What are you talking about?
Part 3's good, you mean?
No, 3's good. 4 is good too. 5 sucks. And 6 is the worst.
6 is not the worst.
Fucking terrible.
Nah.
I love Freddy's Dead so much. It's so bad.
What a terrible fucking movie.
Wait, wasn't Part 4 the Dream Child?
No, the Dream Master. Part 5's the Dream Child.
Okay, because I was gonna say that's Rennie Harlan, but no, he did the Dream Child.
No, Rennie Harlan did the Dream Master, which is number 4, because he went on.
The Dream Child.
Nah, he did 4. The MTV one. It was. This movie's like, we're off topic. Fuck it.
Yeah, my bad. Anyway.
No, you're good, dude. Listen, Nightmare on Elm Street, fucking fantastic. What are we doing? Let's just have a watch party.
Maybe.
A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Maybe. That's a great podcast for an October night. Maybe we still.
I agree.
Maybe we're still live streaming then. That'd be great. Could you imagine?
Oh, you know we will be, dude. Because I'll have that special guest November 1st. Because the 31st we're gonna be a little bloody married in.
Bloody Mary.
I'm not getting into a bathroom with you and shouting Bloody Mary into a mirror.
Nah, I was talking about the actual drink with the olives, the celery, the gabagool.
Gabagool over here.
Listen, if one of y'all don't dress up as the Gabagool for Halloween, I'm gonna be pissed off.
I'm just saying, I'm gonna be Tarman. There's an open opportunity for someone to be the Gabagool, and it would still fit the goddamn theme of what I'm going for. I am okay with this. I'll buy your costume.
My God,
You're
man.
just saying that because I'm Italian.
Yes, 100%.
Oh my God, I love it.
I got some gabagool and just stick it to your fucking face.
Well,
you're gonna just be like, I'm delicious.
I'm delicious.
and on that very tasty note, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna wrap up this episode of the Geek Out. I want to thank, of course, my cohorts for being here. JR, thank you for joining.
6 days.
6 days. 7 days for Total Recall. Rob, thank you for joining and giving us the insights into the toy business. Appreciate that.
Oh, anytime. The more I learn, the more I'm more than happy to share with y'all. Always a fun time podcasting on a Friday.
Dude, you gotta stop drinking.
Who?
I'm not drinking. I'm fine.
Man, and like I said, that'll do it for this the presidential debate. That's not